Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, let's continue with the world prediction. And this time, let's do it generally. For the world, let's see what comes up. What are the energies for 2025? Okay, so let's see. The Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, again the Wheel of Fortune, changes, and the King of Wands. And let's see. King of Pentacles, the Chariot, Two of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay, so we have major arcana cards here, the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. So there's changes, big changes coming, and we all feel it. All of us were sensing this in the air. Big change coming. And especially when it comes to financial aspect here. So I'm seeing this side on the left, like whatever we're sensing, we're feeling, something that we are aware of. And here on the right, I'm interpreting this energy as what is to come, what's in the future. So with the Wheel of Fortune on this side, it's like we are all sensing these big changes and this big shift in the air. With the Three of Swords, there's a lot of disappointment, and it's not just from one side or the other. I think all people are disappointed in one way or the other. There's people who are disappointed with the way things were run until now. They're disappointed with their leaders, with the system, and they want to change. They would have no problem in getting an authoritarian in, as long as they think that this will change something for the better for them. And then you have the other side, who is also disappointed with, this rise of the far right and authoritarianism. So collectively, people are in this energy. They're very disappointed, disheartened. Also, with the money here, the prices, it's all gone up. So all of this has created this opportunity for now, this change to take place. And we have the King of Wands. I see this as leadership. The leaders, they're responsible for this. It's not, we're blaming the far right and all this. Yes, but without the help of the incompetence and of the um, bad leadership, this wouldn't have happened. So this is not just for United States, or this is for the world in general. And at least in Europe, this applies. Like, we've had terrible people as leaders, weak, and they ignored certain issues, they pushed the wrong issues, and now they're surprised that the far right is rising. So there's responsibility on leadership for this bad situation that has been created in combination with Russia's hybrid war on all of us. Yeah. So on this side here, for what's to come, sadly, we have the Chariot, and sometimes I see this as the tyrant card, the authoritarians. This is about taking control by force, even. power, domination. And yes, there's still here with this Two of Wands. Things can still shift in certain parts of the world. There's still elections about to take place in countries like Germany. Even us here in Romania, we have um, elections in, I don't know when, in spring. They haven't decided after they canceled the election. So it feels like this energy is like at the crossroads. We're about to make important decisions, and sadly it looks like these people might take control. They have a good chance to be elected, the extremists. But it still depends. So with these energies, it's still at the crossroads. Things can still change, at least for certain countries. So the collective energy that I'm seeing here for 2025 for the world is big changes due to people being unhappy, dissatisfied, high prices here, um, and there's potential for these authoritarians to come into power in many countries. So let's do another one, and let's do, I like the axis of evil versus Western democracies. What can we expect? What is the dynamic in 2025 when it comes to these two sides? The Western world and the Western democracy versus authoritarianism. Okay, let's see. So this is the Western world. These are the authoritarian regimes. Okay, let's see. The West. Okay, Ace of Wands. Six of Swords, transition. Eight of Cups, letting go. And the Hierophant, structures, governments. Okay, let's see. The authoritarians, Four of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, they're gonna push it. And the Sun. So we have a major arcana for each side. I don't like this card for the democracies because this to me feels like giving up. Even though they're trying to put up a fight, they're trying to, but it's not enough. It feels like it's not enough force. They're not doing enough. And this feels to me more like resigning. And it's all the government's fault. It's not the people necessarily. It's not the people that are resigning. It's the people in leadership positions. They're not fighting strong enough. They're not doing enough to protect democracy. So it's on them. And on this side, the authoritarians, they're very aggressive. They're not willing to accept. They're cooperating together, working together. And it looks like with the Sun card for them, optimism here. So could be like the likes of Putin and China, they're feeling optimistic when they see that now people are starting to vote for the extremists because Putin funded all the far right parties in Europe. and everywhere. So he's starting to feel hopeful. Yeah, so for 2025, it doesn't look great for democracies. Um, as I said, I feel like they're resigning way too easily and they're not putting up enough fight. They do not take certain measures that maybe would be needed to counter the effects of the hybrid war that Russia and China they're waging on us. And you know, it doesn't mean necessarily that they'll win, that they have a victory, but they feel more optimistic. And as I said, the future is not fixed. It can always change. It is all up to our collective and individual choices, and that will determine the outcome. So, yeah, what can I say? From what I can tap into with these energies, it doesn't look great for Western democracies. To me, it feels weak. It feels like that they're giving up the fight way too easily. And maybe we weren't prepared, although they were supposed to know what kind of games Russia is playing. Maybe we've been so deeply infiltrated by Russia, and they corrupted so many of our Western politicians and leaders that now it's very difficult to fight back because the weakness is within. Yeah, so doesn't look that great, but we have to fight harder. We have to not resign ourselves and not give up, even though it's overwhelming and it's difficult, but we can't afford to lose our freedoms in our democracy. Yeah, so this is what I could see so far about the collective energy for the world in 2025. Now we'll see. We'll do more readings as we advance. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.